everybody, my name is Isaiah and I'm going to tell you about my coming out story. Okay, so I moved into a small town in Alabama called Smith Station about 2 years ago. And I didn't really have any friends, and so it was uncomfortable for me. So about a few months into the school year, I kind of had this one friend named Tori. I met her in ISS. And in ISS, she wrote me a note asking, "Are you gay?" I was like, "No." She was like, "Oh, that's cool if you're not, or if you are." And I was like, "But I'm not." She was like, "Don't take offense." I was like, "I'm not." And, you know, about 2 weeks after that, I trusted her and told her, I asked, "Can she keep a secret?" She said yes. And I said, "Well, I'm really gay." She said, "Oh, I knew that." I was like, "How?" She's like, "Because of the way you act, you're very different from a lot of guys around here." I was like, "Thank you." So a few weeks after that, I met another girl in ISS. Her name was Casey. And Casey is kind of like the girl who's out there, but she's really cool. She's a fun person to hang around with. And she asked me, "Was I gay?" I was kind of lenient towards saying no because I really didn't know her that well. But I told her yes. I kind of made a bad decision at first and told her because she told a few people and they came to me and asked me, "Are you gay?" I was like, "No." They were like, "But people are telling me different." I was like, "Okay." So a few days after that, I kind of said, "Okay, you know what? Since a lot of people already know anyway or think they know, I might as well just tell them the truth because they seem not to care." So I told like a few people, and the people that I told were supportive, and it kind of got around the school. People were bashing at me and was like, "Oh, you fag, you this, you that." Sometimes I used to come home crying because I felt as though that no one could help me, and I was sad and I was alone. So summer was a break for me because I was away from all the drama. I was away from all the people who used to call me fags and all that. And 10th grade started, and it wasn't easy because considering that from early in 9th grade that people found out that I actually was gay, they started treating me differently and wasn't talking to me because they were afraid I was going to try to do something to them, which I don't know why a lot of straight guys think that a lot of gay guys want them. I mean, ego, but no. I hate that. I'm sorry. But, yeah. I mean, and when I started high school, up here 10th grade started, high school started 10th grade. And, there was a lot more people who were openly gay at the high school, and I became friends with a few of them, and they helped me through it. And one of the biggest things that really brought me down was the time I got into an argument in the cafeteria with someone, and he hit me because I was gay, and I was behind him, and he thought I was going to try to do something to him. But, my friends had my back, and they, helped me through it, and it was kind of sad at first. School, a lot of people already knew, but at home, nobody knew at all that I was gay. But the only person that knew that about it was my cousin Eric, because I trusted him. I told him when I was really young, like 12, 13. Yeah. So, one day I got home from school, and my dad was sitting at the kitchen table. The kitchen table, sitting that down, and actually in this exact seat. And the TV was off, the light was on, and he told me to sit down and talk to him. I was like, okay. So he was like, "Word is going around the school that you are telling people that you're gay." And I was like, "No, I'm not telling people that I'm gay." And he was like, "Oh, well, I hope you're not, because, you don't want to live that lifestyle." I was like, okay. But apparently, one person went around the school, starting rumors, and the rumor got to my uncle, and my uncle told my dad. And I'm like, really? Why would you want to, waste all your time to go tell my uncle and to try to get me in trouble? I mean, is it worth it? But Um, After that, me and my dad wasn't really as close because it was, he always had a suspicion, and now, finding out that there's rumors going around the school about me, he kind of believed him because it's like my father is lenient towards people who come to him and tell him stuff more than his own son. Now, one reason why my dad said that he hoped the rumors aren't true is because he come from a very Christian family, and in his family, they always go by the Bible. Everything they do go by the Bible. And it's going to be hard telling them that. And, I need to build strength and courage in order to tell them. So, one night I went to Great Skate, hanging out with friends, and I was with my boyfriend. His name is Ryan. We've been together for 9 months and 10 days. And when I got home, I was in the kitchen cooking me, warming me something up in the microwave. And my dad said, "You got a text message?" I was like, "Oh, okay." And he was like, "It's from Ryan." I was like, "Okay." And he said, "You want me to read it to you?" I was like, "Sure." He was like, "It says, 'Hey baby, call me.'" I was like, "Oh my god. Oh my god." I was like, "This cannot go well." And he confronted me about it, and me and him got into an argument, and he started bashing at me, saying, "This is wrong, you shouldn't be gay, you should be liking girls." I was like, "I've tried." And it's hard for me to talk to my dad anymore because of that, and he really doesn't trust me around guys because he thinks I'm going to go after every guy, but no. So after that argument, I went in my room and started crying to my best friend Ella, and he helped me through it. And I was like, "I don't want to be here anymore. I want to leave. I want to be on my own. I want to be with Ryan. I want to live with him, because we were really happy." And he is the only really person, that gave me that courage in order to tell my mom. See, my mom is very different from my dad because my mom, she loves gay people. And she loves mixed couples. I don't know. But my mom likes different things. So I talked to my mom one day on the phone, and I said, "Hey mom," and she said, "Hey, how are you?" And then I said, "I'm fine." And then she said, "What's up?" I was like, "Nothing, but you know how in drill, like I keep asking you stuff about my cousin Drill," and she was like, "Yeah." She was like, "Well, are you gay?" I was like, "Yes, I am." And then she was like, "I knew it." I was like, "How?" She was like, because when you was younger, you used to play with dolls, used to do all that. And one time I went in the computer and found a picture of you kissing another girl. I was like, "Oh my god." I was like, "Ew." And I told her about Ryan, she was happy about me. She was happy for me. And so that's basically how I came out to my parents. I mean, my dad, as of today, is still on the side of, "Oh, I don't want you to be this way. I don't want you to be, I don't want you to be gay." No matter if I'm happy or not, he still go by the Bible, and he said he don't want to be a part of my life. And basically, I gotta stay strong because in due time, time will change, things will change, and hopefully his perspective on the situation will too. I told my sister the same night that me and my dad got into an argument because I needed someone to talk to because, I didn't want my sister to be the only one that didn't know. So I told her, and I told her about Ryan and about how Ryan loved her pink car. and she said she really wanted to meet him, and they're going to meet one day. But my moral message to people out there who are trying to come out to their parents is to have courage, be strong, and don't worry about anything people have to say about you because you are living your own life. Don't listen to what they have to say because if they feel as though they have to talk to you and bash you out, they have nothing better to do with their lives, and they're just bigots. So forget about them. Be who you are. Don't let anyone stop you from living your dream. Well, I'm Isaiah, and this has been our coming out story, and about staying strong, and be who you are. Thank you.